In other news tonight, raising money and awareness in the effort to fight heart disease. That was the goal of the annual Heart Ball that was held virtually this evening. Along with a live and silent auction, there were opportunities for people to donate. Now, the group is focusing on COVID-19 and hypertension and the cardiovascular complications that go along with it. Co-chair of the event, Dr. Travis Taylor, says COVID-19 survivors often have heart-related issues several months after getting past the virus. That can include shortness of breath, fatigue, and even memory loss.
During the acute illness of COVID-19, a lot of times people can get congestive heart failure, heart attacks, blood clots that go to the lungs, in addition to really bad pneumonia.
Now, this year, the American Heart Association recognized Dr. and Mrs. Muhammad Khan along with Carol and Mark Scott for their significant contributions to the cause. And right there, 3 News meteorologist Alan Holt, he served as the MC for the event.